Hey everyone, it's Tony here with Nerds Never Sleep, and it's time again for the Weekly Roundup. That's right, every week I come back, take you guys in, do little updates on the site and all the socials, and kind of give you a preview of things to come, take you in, show you all the figures that I actually highlighted in all my shorts, reels, TikToks, whichever, short format you're watching them in. All of them in one spot. Let you guys take a look at all these figures, kind of give my thoughts on what I think is the coolest piece of the week. And again, ask you guys to tell me what you guys like the best. So this week in particular had a lot of really, really awesome pieces. And I know I say that almost all the time, but I think this week is actually one of the most diverse and actually pound for pound best lines of figures that I've done in a straight week. And I think this actually might beat my best of from last year, actually. So, a lot of really great stuff. And I'm going to jump right in. I'm going to give you guys the updates at the end of the video. I'm going to go right in first, show you guys all these cool guys. First of all, this amazing little kitty cat hoodie Miku, and oh my god, she's so awesome. This is from the oh god, what was it called? The 39 game, Project Mirai 39, I think it was. And this is so freaking cute. I love it. Twin Tuesday went with more cuteness overload with this really insanely cute Beatrice in her puck slouchy and slippers or little boots. And this is another part of the Great Spirit puck line. Now, if you notice in the video, her base is different than all the others. So, going to go into a little story about this figure. The original trio, which was Rem, and Emilia, they were part of the Sega SPM line, which is now no longer, I guess. They're not doing that anymore, which is their super premium line. Now they have their new brand of their higher end ones, which is called the Luminasta ones. And I've done quite a few of those on this channel already, and they're all really awesome. So, I don't know what happened, but somewhere in between rebranding from SPM to Luminasta, they decided they were going to do Betty. And so Betty went with the re-releases, because now they've re-released the other three under the new label, and they all have different color slouchies now. So I prefer them all to have the gray, because that just looks like Puck. But they changed. Rem has a blue Puck slouchy, Ram has a pink one, and Amelia has a purple one. The only thing that kind of sucks is that they kept Betty with a gray one, which they should have given her like a red one if they're going to color code them all. So she doesn't quite fit the way she should fit if they're all color coded. So my thing is I kind of want to get the other set of these that go with Betty and swap the bases out and give the color coded ones the old bases and put all the gray ones with the new bases so they all fit together. I know, a little tangent on there, but just so you guys are more informed. And the prices on the upgraded ones are more. The SPM figures were about $20 to $24 a piece. The Luminasta ones run about $40. So there's definitely something going on there. They changed the name, and now it's a more premium collectible, and it's a higher price now. So I recommend, unless you love them all being different colors, going for the older style ones that have the gray puck hoodies, because they're just super freaking cute in their little puck slouchies. Anyways, Waifu Wednesday was another one that's always popular because it is spooky season. So every Wednesday this week, I'm going to be doing a spooky season waifu. So started off strong with the Chucky Bishojo by Kotobukiya, and I love her. She is so friggin' adorable and murdery with her little knife behind her back. I love how they got her little fingers across, her knife's behind her back, super cute. But they do have swap out faces. There was an exclusive face as well of it all just cut up and gashed up and stuff like that. But since it is a Bishojo, aka pretty girl statue, I like to keep her super cutesy winky face on. That time I got reincarnated on a Thursday was actually a carryover from last week when I actually screwed up the video a little bit, which was this amazing, I just call him the advisor Diablo. He was part of another one of the Kujis, and he has a Rimuru in almost like a samurai garb with the sword out. Looks really, really awesome. They're a really amazing set. I've done Rimuru before. I think I even did an unboxing video for Rimuru before. I do have the alternate color, the last prize version of Rimuru as well to unbox for you guys. So again, lots of stuff kind of in limbo right now. A lot of things going on. But he, again, was a really, really awesome piece. Now, Figure Friday went a little bit different for you guys. And surprisingly enough, this one actually was pretty popular on certain socials. Other than the annoyingly giant base, this amazing, and for those of you who don't know, this is Max Payne. And as I described, Max Payne, to me, it's kind of a precursor to John Wick. He was our gaming version of the dual pistol, suited up, slow-mo firing badass. Now, if you don't know anything about Max Payne, definitely look into these games because they were so awesome. They're clunky, but they still hold up. This was the game that basically popularized bullet time, slow-mo while you're in motion and combat, stuff like that. There was cover fire. There was Max Payne was great. It had a really cool story. He was a cop. He was just, I don't want to get too far into spoilers with the game, but if you like John Wick, Max Payne is the kind of game for you. Like, that's what I'm going to say. I wish we could get a newer Max Payne or a remaster because they were so good. But this was actually from the final game, Max Payne 3, from the Collector's Edition. This is back when Triforce used to make a lot of the statues for Collector's Editions. And other than the annoyingly giant base, this is a really solid statue. And again, back in the day, you used to get these for, $80, and you'd get one with a statue. Now you pay $250 for one with a statue. So, times, again, have changed. I know I'm old, but really, really cool piece. I liked it. Dug all those little bullets all over the floor like bullet shells. It looks really cool. And to finish off with a chef's kiss, this amazing lineup this week that not a lot of you got to see because YouTube hates anime titties. This is another amazing, I should say, By Cute Bunny figure. They're doing sword art girls now. And I missed Asuna. I know I'm really mad. But I have Leafa, and this Leafa is amazing. Now, I did have some people talk about her pose and the way her hips and stuff look. I think that's just the way she's posed. And, of course, it is a fictional character, so the bodies do move a little bit differently. I love her. I think her pose looks really good. The green shoes and everything to go with her bow look fantastic. And she's just another in a very large growing line of these By Cute Bunnygirls. Now, I know you guys know on my channel, I cover a lot of the quarter scale freeing Bunnygirls, and those can get pricey. I always tell you guys, if you guys are looking for a good alternative, these By Cute Bunnies by Furyu are amazing, and these typically run you about $25 to $30. I think for some reason people are pricing Asuna at $40. Maybe just because she's a really popular character. Don't know. But this line has been growing and expanding to where it was, I think the first trios were Hatsune Miku ones, Supersonica ones, and ReZero ones. Now we're branching out more. So now we've got sword art ones. And I'm happy with having sword art ones added to this line. So I'm curious to see where they're going to go from here. I wish we'd stop getting dozens of Rems and Rams and dozens of Sonicos and dozens of Mikus and repaints of them all, but it is how they make their money. Variants are how they make all money. It's just like comic books. But again, Leafa is a very solid addition to this line. And since we don't have any quarter scale bunnies of her, this works. And yeah, that was it. So a lot of, again, amazing pieces this week. And I'm going to bring you guys in. I'm going to let you guys take a closer look at all these right now because it's going to be hard for me to decide which ones I liked the best. All right. So what I typically do here is I'll always gauge two figures when I have higher end stuff, right? I'll have a favorite high end piece and a favorite lower end prize figure piece. Well, in this case, I technically had three prize figures, three what would you consider higher end figures, right? So I had a collector's edition piece, which technically is higher end, a Kuji figure, and a Kotobukiya Shoujo. So while this is leaps and bounds ahead price wise of these other two, about twice the price, I'm going to group all these three together. Problem is, these three prize figures are so damn awesome. I don't really know who to pick for my top two. And I love this Leafa, but I also love this Miku. So I'm going to go against my typical rules, where I would definitely have voted Chucky for my favorite of the higher end stuff. Since I'm only going to pick two figures for this week, I'm going to swap Chucky and I'm going to put Miku there because this Miku is just so friggin' cute. I love her. So I'm going to go against my normal rules, and I'm going to say that I think Miku and Leafa are my picks of the week this week because, again, they both came out so phenomenal. And I got to give honorable mention to Betty because this is, again, adorable. I love her. And it's very hard. Again, it was very hard for me to pick favorites this week. So I cannot pick a favorite. So I'm going to go with these two this week for my choices. Again, swapping Chucky out for Miku. If I have to just say one prize figure, I'm going to probably go with Leafa because, honestly, I think she is the most bang for your buck, no pun intended. Because, again, these are about the same price point, and you get a whole lot more figure with Leafa. But, again, Chucky is phenomenal, so don't sleep on this horror line. Kotobukiya's horror line. I was going to say, I don't even know what I was going to say. Kotobukiya's horror line is freaking amazing. So, a lot of great stuff, again, this week, you guys. And it was tough. It's really tough. Tough for me to pick a favorite. But now that all that's out of the way, I'm going to give you guys a couple of updates. I know I've been a little bit behind. Like I said, a lot of moving parts going on in the real world right now, real life. Kind of shuffling things around a little bit. Got a lot of stuff going on from now till the end of the month and going into November. Just in, the real world out here. A lot of moving things around. There's going to be a lot of remodeling things going on here. Going to be trying to move around this whole collectible room, relocating it possibly. So there is going to be a lot of moving around, a lot of shuffling around, trying to keep myself busy before winter gets really, really crazy here. So I am going to try to get back in the swing of things. I'm starting to take a few more days off of vacation time every week. So now that I'm done doing 6 and 7 day work weeks, I can kind of scale it back at work and start kind of getting focused on getting you guys out some content. So I know already this week I am again behind. Had a lot of stuff going on this weekend. This is coming out a day or two late. My Hero Monday is actually coming out a day late because I got delayed on Monday. So a lot of stuff kind of in the works. Wednesday, I'm going to be filming a whole bunch of unboxings and things like that. I have an undisclosed bunny girl. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do yet. We've got Urza's bare leg from Fairy Tail, Toru from Miss Kobashi Dragon Maid, and Power from Chainsaw Man. So I do have a couple of those. But if I have to do Power, I have to wait for Gigi because I cannot open her without Gigi. So there's that. I have some video game collector's editions that I want to start unboxing for you guys. It's going to be between the ReZero collector's edition, Shin Megami Tensei 5 collector's edition, and the newly acquired Street Fighter 6 collector's edition. So I'll be doing one of those this week as well. Going to try to get some more smaller stuff in. I know you guys actually do respond pretty well to the smaller stuff like the Pop-Up Parades and the Kuji figures. So I'm going to probably try to get one or two of those knocked out too, because it's nice to have some shorter videos for you guys as well. And then the big one, if you guys saw, I got the Sideshow Collectibles, J. Scott Campbell, Fairy Tale Fantasies, Red Riding Hood, finally. So she's going to be coming at some point in between this week and next as well. Bunch of Iron Studio stuff I got to get around to too. So again, it is starting to pile up, but I'm also starting to put things aside that I'm going to get rid of. So if you guys are interested in buying things and stuff like that, or you guys are looking to purchase some certain things, I'm going to be making some posts of stuff I'm going to be getting rid of. Some things have been opened, some things have not been opened, and I'm going to be putting them up probably on my Mercari listings and stuff like that. So if you guys are looking for some kind of niche stuff, definitely check that out. Again, I'll be posting once I get everything put together. We are, man, I don't know, something happened this week, and my viewers and my subscribers have got a pretty good uptick this week again, which I'm happy about. We are closing in on the 1,000 subs. I'm actually under 100 away from that now, so I'm super excited. Watch hours still need to get boosted up a little bit before I can be monetized, but we're getting closer. And as I get closer to monetization, we are closer to doing some giveaways here on the channel. So I think what I'm going to do first, start out with something very small for you guys. I have the Animal Crossing San Rito amiibo cards, stuff like that. Just small things that can be sent out to anybody very easily. I might start out with a very small giveaway like that for you guys, and I'm going to elevate things to larger stuff, ending with, I have, I believe, 2 or 3 Snow White Bishojos from Zenoscope that I'm going to be giving away. So, as well as have some other stuff that I may or may not be using in giveaways as well, like Drizzt and Katie Bree statues from Forgotten Realms. So, as I said, as I get closer to monetization, I'm going to kind of celebrate, start doing some giveaways for you guys. So, again, stay tuned for that. Continue watching the videos, liking the videos, sharing these videos. Help me build up this subscriber base here and getting myself monetized. And obviously, I'm going to be giving back to you guys as well in the form of some giveaways. So, pretty excited about that. And again, I'm just hoping by the end of the year, I can get myself monetized and kind of start supporting my habit here a little bit more and, being able to do more stuff for you guys out there. But that's it for this week's weekly roundup / weekly updates section. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.